Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Friday, July 7th. Time is around 10:30 GMT and we will have a look at the NASDAQ futures on the Oanda platform. So normally I analyze the higher time frame in the weekend when the markets are closed, but for today I will already start with my higher time frame analysis and extend it with a lower time frame analysis. The reason is that I did this for the European indices, the DAX and the FTSE. I had to do this in order to understand the lower time frame. We had to start from the higher time frame, and so now I will simply do the same for the American indices. So here we are looking at the weekly chart of the NASDAQ. And so my take on the NASDAQ is that we finished a wave one in the higher degree here, and that we then pulled back as a wave two. An ABC correction. What bothers me a bit about this wave two is that we did not reach like the minimum requirements for a wave two. So normally we should reach the 0.5 FIB retracement, which is here, but that did not happen. So if we assume that this was the wave one, this was the wave two, then we already know the target for a wave three, which is somewhere up here. Therefore, we take the length of wave one, the length of wave two, and the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension is the area where our wave three should end. So this looks very bullish, but I immediately have to say, like, this will not be for tomorrow. It can take months and years to play out. Normally, we will go up in 5 waves, and for now, I only see a first wave one up. Then we need a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5 before getting there. It might also be that we simply do not get there and that we first have a deeper pullback. Like, as long as we do not take out this high here, the all-time high, it might be that this wave 2 correction is still ongoing and that we are doing something like this, that this was just our wave A here to the downside. We are now doing a wave B, and what will follow is a wave C to the downside into this area. This is something which is possible from an Elliott wave perspective, but for now I cannot make this my primary scenario, because as you can see, the wave 2 low is here around the 10,000 level. Now we are around the 15,000 level. So I cannot simply predict or tell you that we will retrace towards the 6,000 level from here. That would sound completely crazy, and this is based on nothing. Actually, for the moment, there is simply more evidence that we have a bullish structure. Overall, the Nasdaq is making higher highs, higher lows. So it's better to take the bullish scenario as my primary scenario. So which means more upside. But I immediately have to tell you, like, we cannot exclude a retracement into this area, or a pullback into this area. Now let's zoom further into the the daily. Yeah, the daily is not so interesting, I would say. You just see the same as on the weekly. This here is the wave 2 low, and from this wave 2 low here, we started an impulse up as a wave 1, as a wave 2, and now it looks like a wave 3 is ongoing. Maybe I can refer back to the bullish structure, to the bearish scenario I explained you in the weekly. Like, if the bearish scenario would play out, then this would mean that this is a wave B here to the upside. A wave B has to be a corrective structure. So then I would label this as an ABC, like this. We have an A retracement as a B, and then here, or an extended wave C to finish the wave B. So then it would look like this actually, yeah, like this, A, B, C, and then we should go down from here as a wave C. However, this is my yeah, it's not my primary scenario, but this is something that is possible. Like, why do I put emphasis on this? Yeah, or why do I even mention it? Because I expect a pullback from this region here in the NASDAQ, and the reason is some things that I see on the 4-hour chart actually. So here we have again the wave 2 low, or wave 1 or wave 2, and then so this wave 3 is ongoing, I believe. And so then if we look at the internal wave count of this wave 3, so a wave 3 is an impulse, we should again see 5 waves. And then for me, this is a wave 1 here to the upside. This is a wave 2 here to the downside. And so now we are doing this wave 3 here. And yeah, like we can calculate the target for this wave 3. This target we find by taking the length of wave 1, the length of wave 2, and then the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension is the area where our wave 3 should go. And as you can see, we reached the upper boundary of this wave 3. Moreover, if we look at the internal count of this wave 3, we should again have 5 waves. And according to me, this was the wave 1, this was the wave 2. And then again, if we take the length of wave 1, the length of wave 2, then this area here between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension is the area where this wave 3 should end. And then finally, we also reached some resistance zone here. And what I see on the 4-hour is divergence. Like we are making new highs, but the strength that we can see in RSI is diminishing. And so normally this is a reversal pattern. So there are some elements here that made me think that a reversal or a pullback is near. Does that mean that we have to become bearish on the NASDAQ? I don't think so. Like we are still bullish. We are making higher highs, higher lows. But I would say we have to be careful with our long trades. So in this kind of situation, I prefer to take my profits early. If it is necessary, I will re-enter. I try to catch the lows if I want to go long. I protect my trades early. If I'm stopped out, it's okay. I then do not lose money. I try to catch it lower. So this is a bit the trading system I'm now executing on the lower time frame, simply because I suspect some kind of pullback from here. However, that does not mean that we immediately have to start pullback from here. I even think we will see a bit more upside, like finish this kind of wave 5 here, something like this, before having the pullback. And therefore, I would like to share the 1-hour time frame with you. So for now, my primary count looks like this. Maybe first, let me conclude on the higher time frame for investors. Like if I was an investor and if I'm long at the Nasdaq, I'm not an investor. I'm trading on a daily base, but for me, this would be an area to take profit. Actually, I would take profit here in this area. I cannot exclude that we will see a bit more upside, but I believe a pullback is near. So I think this is an area to take profit, and then you can always re-enter when we have some kind of decent pullback, be it as a wave 4 or another structure. We need more data for this, but I think here we are nearby a temporary top. This is what I would do as an investor. I would definitely not go long here. I believe we are soon ready for a pullback. The only thing that will change my mind is that we have different data, and different data would mean that we take out here this divergence, so that we have from here a very good push up, taking out this divergence, and then I would enter again when we have the next pullback. Now, if we have a look at the 1 hour, so I believe this here is our wave 3 high. We did a wave 4 here as an ABC structure, and so now I think we are ready, or yeah, we are ready to do this final wave 5 here to the upside. We had some good trades here in the NASDAQ. We went long here, long here, long here. This one we missed, unfortunately, but yeah, that's okay. And then yeah, yesterday I told you to take profit immediately here because we had the divergence here. This was ending, and then I gave a stupid suggestion, let's say, to go, but it was risk reward very very low. I only put it in very very little money in this trade because my main expectation was a pullback, and indeed we had the pullback. We had our pullback here, or deeper pullback. And so now I would say so this structure looks complete here. What I want to do now is I will correct my I will correct my count, or update my count, I mean. So I believe we have to change this to a lower degree, and then I think let's take out this one here, yes. And so then my interpretation is that we did a wave 1 here to the upside, a wave 2, and then 3, 4, 5 should follow in order to finish this wave 5. So like this is a complete structure, so please only focus on the green right now. This is a complete structure to the upside, wave 1. And so now the question is this already our wave 2, or will we retrace deeper as a wave 2? So it's a bit a similar setting as, or trade setup as the Dow actually. So I believe this could be the wave 2, and then you have a clear setup in the sense that you can go long against this low. So if this is a 1, this is a 2, then we should have a 3 here to the upside. However, it is also possible that we retrace deeper, and this is actually what I would where I would wait for. This is more my trading system. I would wait for this area to go long. So if we take the length of wave A, the length of wave B, then I believe here this is the area to go long, something like like this. So but you have to go long like a bit above this level, I think, otherwise we will retrace too much, so this, or pull back too much. So this is what I would like to see, but I cannot exclude that the low of the wave 2 is in here, and then you also have a clear setup. I mean, long from here against this low. So this is a bit unclear for me today. Or we go from here, or we go from here. So this would be a smaller correction, A, B, C, finished here, wave 2 in and higher, or A, B, C, and somewhere from this area. This is also possible. So this is what I see for today. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work. and I will see you on Monday for another analysis of the lower time frame. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.